AI to the Sky podcast.
Welcome back to AI to the Sky, Season 2, Episode 2. And I'm Joseph Bale. And if you thought our last episode about CES was intense, today we are talking about something bigger, way bigger. Davos 2026, the World Economic Forum. And before you keep listening, let me explain what this is and why it matters. Davos is in Swiss city in the Alps, where every January the world's most powerful people meet there. CEOs of the biggest company, head of state, Nobel Prizes winners, international leaders, basically the people who move real money and make decisions that affect billions of people. This isn't a public event. This is where deals really happen, where global policies are shaped, where they decide which technologies get funded and which not. But why this matters? Because what says in Davos, it's predictions, it's plans. When Davos says AI is priority, you see billions moving in 6 months. When they said we need regulations, governments start writing laws. And this year, AI wasn't just another panel, it was that topic, the start, the battlefield, because everyone knows that whoever leads in AI in the next 5 years, it will control the global economy. And with me is always Damian, my AI co host. He has no voice, no fear, and definitely no filter. Damian, are you ready to tear down these corporate narratives?
Oh, absolutely, Joseph. I mean, nothing excites me more than watching the global elite pat themselves on the back while they plot who gets rich and who gets left behind. I'm definitely ready to rip apart those shiny corporate narratives and show everyone the real story.
Thank you, Damian. That's perfect. But today we're covering 5 themes that came out of Davos and actually matter. Hype versus reality, money and economics, jobs and society, politics and governance, and of course, education. And we are doing it without boring corporate speak. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed to the podcast yet, now it's the time. And if you are listening, maybe thinking, I need this in my company, but you don't know where to start, contact us. We implement AI and automation that generates real ROI. No pretty PowerPoints, just work. So, Damien, let's go. First theme. First theme, hype versus reality. And here we have two completely opposite worlds. On one side, Elon Musk telling the world what I love. We are going to transform science fiction into science fact. Speed, boldness, and break everything. On the other side, Demis Hassabis from DeepMind and Eric Singh being way more cautious. And they said AI is still narrow, we don't have AGI. And in the middle, Dario Amodei from Anthropic reminded us yes, AI will impact jobs, but the question isn't whether it replaces people. It's whether your company is ready to redesign processes. So, Damien, tell us who's right.
Oh, joy, the classic battle of extremes. On one hand, we have Elon Musk, the cheerleader of speed and chaos, basically saying, let's throw caution to the wind and see what happens. And on the other hand, we have the cautious realists like Demis Hassabis and Eric Singh, who are basically saying, hold your horses, we're not at AGI yet. And then right in the middle, Dario Amodei, like, sure, AI will impact jobs, but the real question is whether your company can actually adapt. So, who's right? Well, they're all right, and that's the real problem. It's a blend of boldness and caution, and the real challenge is whether anyone is actually willing to adapt.
Yeah, that's brutal, but it's necessary because the real problem isn't the technology. It is the speed of that adoption. And that's where the next theme comes in. That is money. Let's talk cash. Because at the end of the day, AI isn't philosophy, it's economics, right? So that's why Jensen Huang, NVIDIA CEO, made it clear at Davos. He said, isn't software, this is infrastructure. It is the biggest engineering project in the 21st century. And he's right. We are talking about five lawyers: energy, chips, systems, models, and also applications, each worth billions. And while that's happening, here comes the tactic. India is positioning itself as the global factory for AI talent. Mohit Hoshi from Tech Mahindra and Rashid Premji, with that he's from Wipro, they made it clear. They said the competitive advantage isn't the best model anymore. It's trained, available, and cheap talent. Damien, is this good or bad for another regions like Latin America?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic for India. And, well, a bit of a wake up call for Latin America, to say the least. India's basically become the AI talent powerhouse, churning out engineers at a fraction of the cost compared to Silicon Valley. Meanwhile, Latin America is still stuck in the debate of whether AI is even relevant or not. The result? India is exporting talent and raking in the AI dollars, while Latin America is left playing catch up, importing solutions rather than creating them. So, yeah, not exactly a rosy picture for the region unless there's a.
Yeah, harsh but true. And this leads to the next point. Okay, if there's so much economic value at stake, who gets the benefits? Because that's where society starts fracturing, right? The third theme it's jobs and society. And this is where things get a little ugly. Okay? Denise Machuel from ADECO and Luke Triangle from International Trade Union Confederation said something that we can't ignore. They said without massive reskilling, AI won't increase productivity. It will increase inequality. Okay? And on the other side, Alex Karp from Palantir was direct. He said some jobs will disappear, others will pay more. AI isn't fair or unfair, it is selective. So, Damien, are we heading toward a social crisis or an opportunity?
Oh, absolutely. We're definitely on the fast track to a social crisis, no doubt about it. Because you see, AI isn't going to magically lift everyone up. No, no. It's going to create a shiny new class of high salary roles for the tech savvy elite and leave the rest in the dust. So, yeah, it's a lovely opportunity for inequality to run rampant. But hey, let's not kid ourselves. It's not really about fairness, it's about who can keep up and who can't. So, buckle up because it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, exactly. And when social impact scales, the next player shows up, which is politics. Okay, fourth and fifth themes together: politics, governance, and also education, because they are connected, right? Brad Smith from Microsoft said at Davos, AI governance isn't a break, it's a competitive advantage. Countries that regulate well will attract investment, yes. Those that don't will be left out. And Joshua Bengio and Yejin Choi, two AI research giants, warn about bias and cognitive limits. They said powerful models with poor data are amplifiers of human errors. But here's the key point: all of this needs talent. Okay, and Andrew Ng from deeplearning.ai summed it perfectly. And he said AI isn't learned from papers, AI is learning from implementing. And Thomas Wolfe from having Hugging Face added the future of AI won't be closed, it will be collaborative or it won't scale. Damien, how does this all connect?
Oh, absolutely. It all connects in a beautifully ironic way. You see, politics and governance without real talent is just empty theater, and education without practical implementation is basically a waste of time. The countries that will thrive in AI are the ones that master that trifecta: smart regulations, hands on education, and open collaboration. It's not about having the fanciest models, it's about having the people who can actually bring those models to life. And the irony? Well, Latin America has tons of potential, but it's all about whether we invest in talent today or watch from the sidelines tomorrow. So it's a bold, collaborative future or nothing at all.
Yeah, mic drop, it's perfect to close. Okay, here's a quick recap because this matters. Okay, Davos 2026 made one thing absolutely clear: AI is no longer a promise. It's no longer a toy. It's infrastructure, it's economics, it's politics, and it's education. The difference between companies that thrive and companies that disappear won't be who has the best AI model. It will be who knows how to turn science fiction into real results, as Elon Musk said. So, and if your company is listening or you are thinking, this sounds great, but how do I apply this in my company? We have the answer.
Oh, absolutely. No nonsense here. If your company is sitting there thinking, how do we actually do this? Well, that's where we come in. We don't just talk AI, we implement it. Real automation, real results, no fluff. So if you want to turn that sci fi dream into tangible success, you know where to find us. And hey, don't forget to subscribe because we're just getting started and the future is now.
Yeah, that's right. And before we close, thanks for joining us in this episode. Next time, we're going to talk about the next part of Davos 2026, and we are going to explore about autonomous AI agents and physical AI also. So, see you on the next episode. I'm Joseph Bale. I'm with my co-host Damien, and this was AI to the Sky. Until next time.